space is cool. I think part of the reason why I like space so much though is because I watched a lot of that shit when I was a kid. And when you're a kid, space is like way cooler because you don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, you know, you don't really know anything about science. Yeah, space is cool. Ocean is cool too. It's really weird how much of that there is. There's so much ocean down there, you know, and nobody knows about it. They don't even bother going because it's like pretty hard to. Ocean is scary. I mean, so is space. What's the difference? They're pretty similar in a lot of ways. They're pretty similar. The cooler thing about the ocean, though, that you can't really say about space is that...
You're not gonna believe this.
Hey, remind me to complete this thought. What about the ocean? Oh, the thing about the ocean that's cooler than space is that since it's on Earth, things that are human are down there. Like sunken ships, sunken planes. It's down there. It's all down there. So you could like explore the deepest parts of the ocean and find things that perhaps like are human, you know, like a treasure. There's not that much treasure in space, assuming that aliens don't exist. It's just a bunch of dirt and rocks and space. But the ocean has treasure. Yeah, like plastics and things that can get stuck in turtles' nostrils and shit. Those types of treasures. You know what I mean? They're all down there for us to get. Oh, and also the idea of getting crushed. That idea... I mean, space has a similar idea, I guess. But it doesn't feel as, like, relatable. You know, the idea of all the water above you crushing you is pretty cool. That's a lot of water. Imagine how heavy that shit is. So the deeper you go, the more water is on top of you, and you're gonna just get crushed into goo. Isn't that crazy? Because water's heavy. You ever try to pick up water? Shit's heavy. Yeah, ocean stuff is really cool. Oh, and you know what else is cool about the ocean that you don't ever really hear about? All you hear about is fish and dolphins and all that pussy shit. But there's like shit in the ocean that can produce its own light because it's so dark down there. And they use these like light things as bait. Like they have this shit coming off of their face that's like a light bulb. Naturally evolved light bulb, and other fish come try to eat it and they fucking kill that shit. Natural. That's like they spent so much time in the dark they grew a light bulb on their fucking forehead. That is crazy. That's not even like genetically modified science. That's just straight up regular ocean shit. Everyday ocean shit. That's what we do here in the ocean. Standard stuff. Dolphins can play video games now. Dolphins are cool. I've fed a dolphin before, and I've like pet a dolphin and put my hand in its mouth and shit. It was awesome. It was a really good memory. I have a good dolphin experience. I have a really good giraffe experience too. I was feeding a giraffe one time when I was a kid, even though it said don't feed the giraffes. It was awesome. Don't tell me what to do. I was feeding it dandelions, and it was like giraffes have this really long tongue that's really gross, and it would like get the flour out of my hand. I'm a kid, right? So I'm like reaching up. It would get the flour out of my hand by like wrapping its tongue all the way up to my elbow, and then it would take the flour with it. It was so fucking nasty, dude. It was crazy. Good times. I mean, I was still a kid. I wasn't a pervert yet. So it wasn't sexual. It was just gross.